lot of severe software systems that put together.
He's one of his solar commander.
No,
Well, he's getting weighed and monitored.
while each vehicle gets weighed, that's at every facility that has a scale. While they're being weighed, they're also being monitored. All right, and so that's just standard stuff all the time.
Yeah, so normal throughput.
Yeah. No matter how busy a transfer station or landfill is, the trucks have to get weighed before. So while they're being weighed full, as you can see, they can't just dash onto that scale. You have to go at a specific slow pace.
Stop and wait. Oh, use these, okay.
These guys. Okay. Also, inside this, you can come over here. You can see see that through the window right there?
Right.
That's the camera that's attached to our system.
Okay.
These are directional?
These are directional, yes.
At a 20, and the LED gives it a 20-degree angle.
Yes. Yeah. And with our log and everything, you can transmit the pictures and the data and everything else while they have a full live feed going on at the same time. Detectors are usually set up to be at center mass of most of the vehicles. The center mass of whatever the 18 wheels that come onto here. So these guys, every one of these sensors on every scale is averaging 7 feet high from the scale surface. Because 7 feet is about the center mass of every 18 wheel.
What about putting them in the roadway and above the vehicle?
Because you want center mass of what you're monitoring, not center mass of the vehicle. You put them on the roadway, then you're only checking the bottom. What about the top?
Just sit on the top.
Oh, and on the top?
Well, you can get almost.
This is the most economic one.
So you get 20.
You could go extra detectors.
So you're getting 7 feet above this and 7 feet below it? Or how far above and how far below it?
Well,
I know you said a 20-degree angle, so.
Your average trail is 13.2 to 13.6.
Okay, right. So
We're clearing all of that.
so 7 foot up will give you the whole trailer.
yes.
How far away does it have to be?
They can't be more than 18 feet apart.
Okay.
Put it that way.
Okay.
So they do a pretty good job. When you're looking at the shells are aluminum and steel, right?
Yeah.
And when you're looking at the aluminum and steel compared to what possibly the minute stuff, and on top of that, it's all being attenuated by the trash, or even some of the trash could even be compacted.
And water
And water and everything else, so all the attenuation. And that's why 18 feet is the max distance for them to be able to pick up under 50 microarc per hour.
Okay.
Well, this
It's actually not a nuisance. That's an actual deal. This system versus the other one that I used to use, haven't had that problem.
What do you do when you find something like hitting there or something?
It's gotta go to the landfill, it's gotta be documented, go to the landfill. Just like a regular, medical waste.
Okay.
But they all get surveyed once or twice more to verify,
Yeah,
right?
after it goes through this, sets the alarm off, gets sent to the side, we hand survey. When it gets to the landfill, they hand survey, and then it also goes through the quarter mile.
So hand survey meter?
Yeah.
So then is there a reporting mechanism that you have to do to the EPA or something like that?
Pennsylvania DEP.
It's a
We
DEP.
report to, yeah.
Which way to go through at 5 miles an hour or whatever?
Three is your priority. Get them to go through at 3, and if it's in there, you'll get it. Yeah. The only difference being is steel trailer or truck will hide it more than aluminum or fiberglass. That's where the big difference comes in with steel cans. Like that can there. If that roll-off can had something in it, it's harder for it to pick it up than if it came in this truck with aluminum side.
Right. So is there a procedure if a guy comes in with something that's steel? Or do you know he's got steel in the truck?
No, if it's hot enough, it'll set it off here. If it doesn't set it off when he comes through, when I send the trailer out, it'll set it off. So either way, I'm going to get it before
You're going to get it coming in, or you're going to get it leaving here.
You said when you send a trailer,
He means
Once
leaving here.
once they dump the load, we
Oh, yeah.
reload it into a trailer.
Oh, I
it
see.
also passes through here before it leaves.
I see.
Because this is a transfer point, a separation point before anything goes to a landfill.
I see. Okay. So
Okay.
you're going to pick it up over there, yeah.
They're all transfer stations. All the landfills for New York are in Pennsylvania and New
some other
Jersey.
place, right.
You know, so everything in New York is all transfer stations. So it's the same kind of setup like this. You know, where they're separating everything, so you get a chance to do more than one survey. And that's the best time,
I
you know,
understand.
before it makes it to the landfill. Because if it makes it to the landfill, what happens?
Oh, you get a nice phone call. The difference is, in New York, if you set their alarm off, they send you back out. We hold you until it's cleared by the DEP.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're the ones that designate where it goes, how it goes.
What kind of frequency are you getting detections?
At this location, very rare. Very rare. Get down into the city, probably do 3 a day.
Down in the city.
Philadelphia area. Yeah, I used to do around 3 a day was my average.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that was so much more tonnage.
Well, it's 3 times the tonnage, but it's the locale up here. Everybody's on key with, you know, what's law and you know how
But then
we're
you have
supposed to
the
deal with
cities.
different.
So they got proper procedures in
Right,
place
when you
and
get
they're
down to
following
the
them.
city, it's like, you
trying to
know,
get
I got to
over.
hurry up so I can go sit down or
They're trying to get
hide.
They're trying to get over.
But they've had people, there was 2 units down there that had these on their doorway that set them off, that alerted the guards. By the time the guard got out there, the guy had already had it in the compactor.
Yeah.
So at that point, I already know the can's coming to me hot. They let me know, but I still have to go through the same procedure.
Right.
Sets off the port alarm. I have to make out a log. I got to hand scan it, and file with DEP, and then I got to wait for them to tell me what to do.
So, but in Pennsylvania, it's pretty well controlled versus some of the other states. Like in Virginia, there's no regulations whatsoever about monitoring this stuff.
It's actually been the driver.
Oh yeah,
Medical
plenty of them.
procedure.
Yeah, plenty of them. We're used to them now. He'll sit over there and he'll let me know. He'll call me on the radio, and either I'll pull the truck over, or the other guy just pull the truck.
See,
on the
with this
scale.
particular system, it does have a diagnostic discrimination. But when it's in a landfill or a transfer station, you can't have that turned on because you want to catch everything and anything and everything going into your facility. So if it's the driver, then the driver's going to trigger that alarm. But if this system was set up at a hospital, then you would turn on that discriminator so you won't have any nuisance alarms.
I just slow them down to 3 miles an hour, and
Yeah.
I put 2 speed bumps up in front of the truck. Goes like so they're going to go 3 miles an hour.
Yeah. So because of this situation of trying to catch all the vehicles, and that's why the sampling rate is now down to 1 millisecond.